April is Financial Literacy Month, and you'll hear a lot about that from folks in the personal finance world. Now, is that because we are all a bunch of nerds who just love finance and love to talk about it? Yes, that is very true. But there's a more insidious reason that I want to get into. A lot of us in the financial world are, like me, privileged white men. And what we love more than almost anything is to look at a social problem and find a solution for it that assigns us no blame or responsibility and that costs us nothing. And you see this playing out in the discourse around personal finance. So people will say, like, man, folks really struggle with credit cards. They're deep in debt, the interest rates are high. We gotta teach them how credit cards work. And yeah, that's all fine and good, but if the problem is high interest and debt, then maybe charging rates as high as we charge right now should be, I don't know, illegal as it once was. People will say, man, folks just do not save enough for retirement. We gotta get them thinking about the future. We have to teach them how to budget correctly. And yeah, budgeting is all fine and good, but if people aren't saving enough, I suspect it's because everything is super expensive and people don't earn enough money. And so if you really love the idea of teaching folks how to budget, but you don't support stronger unions or a higher minimum wage, then I have to question your commitment to the overall financial health of Americans at large. Speaking of health, medical bills are a huge source of financial strain for people, not to mention emotional strain and even bankruptcy. And so wouldn't it be cool if we had a way, like so many other countries do, of making medical care affordable and accessible? And the thing is, we kind of do. It's called Medicare, and it's really genius, but not everyone can enroll in it. And I know folks will say, well, if you let everyone enroll in Medicare, then that will be expensive. It's too ambitious. It wouldn't work. I don't know. Just so many countries have figured out how to do this right. And I just think we could not only meet that challenge, but do really well and do better than anybody else. But hey, I'm a patriot. What can I say? All this to say, financial literacy is helpful as far as it goes, and it's good. But if you see people talking about that and only that, then it's possible that that's just out of a just well-intentioned approach. But it's also possible that they're talking about these small changes and small interventions, and they're assigning blame to individuals themselves as a way to forestall the kind of bigger changes that would actually help people. Just a thought.